Hi, my name is Rhoda Miriam, and I'd like to welcome you to a program I call Yoga for Slow Living. The practices in this program are designed to help you slow down, to pay attention to your breath, to move mindfully, and to give yourself permission to relax. In this segment of chair series, we'll talk a little bit about how to use the chair as a way to practice yoga. So, the first thing you want to make sure is that you have a chair that's comfortable to sit on, but not too soft and cushy. Make sure that your chair is situated on a non-skid surface, either a yoga mat or any other surface that won't allow it to slide. Begin by sitting in a way that allows your thigh to be pretty parallel to the floor. So, if your legs are very short and your knee drops too low beneath your hip, you can use something to raise your legs up. A couple things here. One is the use of half-size yoga blocks. They work well. When we place feet on the blocks, that raises the knee so that we have more relaxed spine, a spine that's in a position where you can still move, but not be in couch potato mode. That would be leaning back with a remote. We're not practicing that. Many yoga blocks come in several sizes. This is the thicker size block and maybe a little bit too high for the legs. So make sure you use lower half-size blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks, books work really well. Just make sure the books are level. If you don't need blocks, but you need a little bit of lift under your feet, sometimes a yoga blanket can be just enough lift to place your feet and feel comfortable and supported. So either blanket or blocks for your feet. If your legs are very long and your knees come much higher than your hips, you're going to want to raise the seat of the chair. Again, we can do this with a blanket placed on the chair. It also gives the chair a little bit of padding, so sitting is a little more comfortable. Also, sitting in the chair for yoga is different than sitting in a chair at home. At home, we may be leaning back, as I mentioned, in our TV watching mode or just relaxing mode. But for a yoga practice, you want to be able to keep your spine lengthened and keep the natural curves in the spine, the natural curve at the low back, and the natural curve at the back of the neck. One way to do this is to take a blanket and make a roll and create a lumbar support for yourself right at the low back or the curve in the back. This way of sitting is not only appropriate for chair yoga, but if you sit a lot at home or at work, you may want to remind yourself of how to place your feet, knee level or a little bit below the hips, back natural curve, and supported. We'll be continuing with this series in chair yoga. So set yourself up in any way that works for you to feel fully supported in the chair. See you soon.